It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, May 15, 2019. It's 7 a.m. and another beautiful day in store for Southern Missouri and North Central Arkansas. Good morning, everybody.
It is a nice, cool, crisp morning again. I love this time of year. I just like this temperature.
I do too. Man, I think it was, 60? Yeah, it's short 60 degrees right here in the computer. And I love sleeping with the windows open.
There you go. There you go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis this morning. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, the best care anywhere right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Baxter Regional Center, Baxter Regional Medical Center serves about 17 or 18 counties, both in Arkansas and Missouri, with the finest care, the latest innovations and technology. Excuse me. Be sure to check out Urgent Care 24/7 on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Only $69 per visit. Get started today. Download the app and enroll. BaxterRegionalCare.com, or go to the App Store on your Apple phone or Google Play on the others. Download it, and it'll save you a lot of time when somebody gets sick in the house.
Go ahead and download it now, and that way you can get it all registered and get it ready, and that way when you need it, you're ready to go.
All right, Friday, May 31st with Baxter Regional Medical Center, Racing for the Cure 2019, benefiting the Pikes Cancer Support House. It's going to be taking place at the North Central Arkansas Speedway at 192 Summerwood Lane in Yellville, Arkansas. So be sure to sign up for that event. And so
it's always a great event.
Racing for the Cure 2019, we'll be talking about that, I think, on the 28th with Bob Rechtenwald. So
awesome.
Be sure to check it out. Racing for the Cure on the 31st of May. So that's coming up too. Right?
You got it.
All right.
We'd like to thank Baxter Regional Medical Center for sponsoring the show.
You bet. And
it's good
be
to
sure
have
to
them.
take advantage of Urgent Care 24/7. Only $69 per visit. You know, it's a money-saving app and a time-saving app. You know, you think about it. You know, mom and dad basically both work. Mom, I don't feel good. Well, honey, you may have a fever. You know, one of them has to stay home from work, lost wages or vacation day. You think, well, I'll have to get you into the doctor, so you have to wait till 8:30 or 8:35 to get through. Well, we can see him at 3:15, so you get the whole day shot because you got to wait around till 3:15. You get to the 3:15 appointment, you're going to be lucky to get in back 20 after 4. So the Urgent Care 24/7 app is worth its weight in gold. Download it today, right?
There you go.
You've been in the same position, haven't you?
I've been there. I got kids, I know.
Anyway, our thanks to Baxter Regional Medical Center. Great innovation and cutting-edge technology, the envy of many hospitals in the region. Baxter Regional Medical Center. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing. Brewed Awakening with 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. Bomber Boulevard, which will be busy at 7:03 this morning. And we got 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. And then, of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. Mike and the staff do a great job to bring you the best coffee in town. Brewed Awakening coffee. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Check out their menu boards. They've got it all. And about time for more cinnamon rolls, ain't it?
It's getting about that time.
About that time, yeah.
They got great cinnamon rolls.
And huge.
Ooh. Yeah, they're big. They fill a plate.
Yeah, they really will.
And they fill your belly.
Check them out. Brewed Awakening Coffee with 3 locations in Mountain Home to serve you. And good stuff, right?
I agree. I love their cinnamon rolls. I need to go by and see what all else they have. I know they have other food items,
they've got 2 or 3 menu boards, you know, on any of the drive-through. And of course, you can go to Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, and they've got it up behind, and you can see everything there. But wow, good stuff. Brewed Awakening Coffee. Thanks to Mike and his staff for being a sponsor on the show. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day. Roller Funeral Homes around the state of Arkansas, 29 to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee, and of course right here in Mountain Home. We have the very professional Roller Funeral Home. Caring, loving, knowledgeable. They will get you through your roughest time. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Talk to Brad, Chris, Bruce, Charlotte, and, you know, whether it's an emergency situation, passing of loved one after a illness, something of that nature, whatever the need may be, they're there to serve you, and they will do it right with the utmost pride, dignity, and respect. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes, let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in 2 Timothy 3:16 and 17, your words are, all Scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. So here we have your Holy Bible, your instruction manual on how we should talk and act. Yet some call Scripture fairy tales and don't believe in God or Jesus Christ. But Lord, we have access to your guidelines you set for us, yet we ignore your commands and your statements. My prayer today is you help us as Christians to show your love and grace in our words and actions, not to be religious or preachy, but to be humble and caring. I pray we are that way. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself.
Da, da, da.
It's kind of quivery.
Yeah.
A little tremolo. Tremolo. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You had a little effect there.
I'm trying. I'm adding a little bit. So
you got any effects on that?
I'm working on reverb right now. We're going to make
reverb
this sound
and tremolo.
Cool.
Put a little chorus and delay in there. Let's see if we put a chorus on there and raised it a third of an octave. We could do that in harmony. I mean, that would be quite the sound effect.
And now for the weather.
Let's dodge the bullet. Brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs. Buying, selling, need some property, Arkansas or Missouri. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Retire2arkansas.net. And it's that time of day right now when we check the White River.
Foggy or clear?
I'm going to say clear.
Foggy!
Ooh, it is. It is.
You didn't cheat this morning. I'm
I
proud of
forgot
you.
to cheat. Doggone it.
I'm proud of you.
Wow. You can see
Still a beautiful shot, though. I mean, it looks like an island, doesn't it?
It really does. And, with the sun coming up, of course, on the upper right-hand corner, it would be east. Duh. There's the sunrise, But you can see as it burns the fog off. We'll check it here again in a few minutes. But the beautiful White River, you're looking in from Marion County into Baxter County, Arkansas.
You're looking at Cotter Island.
Cotter Island.
That's what it looks like, Cotter Island.
At about the 9 o'clock position would be 62-412 Bridge. The upper left horizon would be Bull Shoals, Arkansas. And then a little bit farther to the right would be the Missouri state line.
Here's what it looks like in the daylight here.
That's the normal wintertime shot. That gives you the parameters of what we're looking at.
And then there's the
live shot. This is brought to you by Bob and Linda Zador, the Z-Team at Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. Please give them a call today or log in to retire2arkansas.net. Very user-friendly website that'll let you, navigate whatever you're looking for, property, whether it be in Izard County, Stone County, with Reeves or Marion County, and, of course, across state line in Missouri. They're there to serve you. The award-winning Z-Team, and they do need some listings, $80,000 to $150,000 homes and $151,000 to $250,000 homes. That's what happens when you have all these awards selling all these houses. It's time to restock inventory. So, seriously, you're true professional real estate agents, Bob and Linda Zador. They don't get all the awards just by being part-time. They're extremely full-time folks, and they're there to serve. And Linda is also a professional stager, so when it's time to sell your home, Linda can come in and set it properly for that eye appeal that, ooh, I like that, you get that little hook, get that little eye catch, and you never know, you just might make a sale right there. So check them out, the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retire2arkansas.net. Mountain Homes showing up at 60 degrees this morning, while Flippin's already at 63. Harrison's flexing its muscles at 68 degrees. Y'all are warm over there already this morning in Harrison. And Yellville at 63, Salem at 61, Calico Rock at 60. Mountain View a little bit cool at 57. The same in St. Louis, Missouri. Poplar Bluff is at 61, and it's also 61 in West Plains. Branson at 64. Watford City, North Dakota. Caleb, if you're watching, you're 1 degree difference between us and they're 59 in Watford City.
I think that's just the highest we've had in the morning there.
In Mountain Home. So, wow.
That's impressive.
You've got some nice weather in North Dakota today, Caleb. So, wow. It's going to be nice up there today. I think they always got a breeze, though. They always have a little bit of a wind chill, but, 59 degrees at where we at here, 7:09 in the morning. Pretty good. On the Doppler radar in the national scene, we got a little bit of shark activity in southeast Missouri, southern Illinois, western Kentucky, moving into Indiana. A little bit in southern Nebraska. I'm going to hit that southern Nebraska shower. That may affect us later. This is the Topeka, Kansas radar. See you that. It's on the state line. So we do have a chance of showers throughout the day. But anyway, taking a look at the state of Arkansas real quick. Hit the Little Rock stop here. And there is some moisture content in the air. That's what the radar is picking up. And Caleb says, whoop, whoop. That's good, Caleb.
As we hear his phone ding.
Ding. Scooter loves that. All highways in Arkansas are clear. 62, 412 east and west. Highway 65 north-south, Little Rock, Branson. Highway 67, 167, Little Rock, Batesville, and splits off to Poplar Bluff on Highway 67. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, and 555 in Arkansas look good at this time. And I'll tell you what, being that Caleb's watching, what we'll do, we'll go up here to Watford City, North Dakota, and check out that radar. Well, up there they have a little bit of precip at the Canadian border. This is the Bismarck, North Dakota radar. And let's see what these cities are. I'm not familiar with them up there like we are here. Bismarck, Dixon, and Bottineau up at the north, Devil's Lake. You know, a little bit to the north central part of the state in North Dakota. How's that, Caleb? We just gave the radar for you there. All right, where are we at? We'll check the state of Missouri and Illinois. Here we go, the St. Louis stop. I-70 and Interstate 64, Interstate 57, and I-24 in southern Illinois, all affected by some shark activity. This actually starts off around Eminence, Hunter, Missouri, over to the Poplar Bluff area to Sykeston and Cape Girardeau, affecting Interstate 55. Once again, Interstate 57, Interstate 24 is at Junctions I-57, Interstate 64, and a little bit on I-70 east of St. Louis between St. Louis and Vandalia, Illinois. Missouri side of the river, Columbia to St. Louis on I-70, and Rolla I-44 coming in. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. So some of the shark activity already picking up in farm country over there in western Kentucky and southern Illinois. Southwest Missouri, looks good there. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield, Lebanon, and I-44. Kansas City, I-70 east in pretty good shape right now. National Weather Forecast map. There's really not a lot going on. And
there goes your phone again.
Ding! I forgot to turn it on silent. Oh, well.
You always forget to turn it on silent.
That switch is messed up.
That is my pet peeve. I am actually texting your son right now, and nobody has to listen to my phone going off.
Caleb, you're going to get a nasty message.
No, he's fine. He can text anytime he wants.
Oh, yeah. Am I seeing this correctly? What's that in California? That pink stripe. Who's got the pink stripe as one? Nah, it ain't right. Anyway, forget California. Let's go to Arkansas. We're still monitoring the flood situations, Missouri River, Mississippi River, and places like that. A little bit of fog in Texas and Iowa. Other than that, no problems there. For today, 20 to 30% chance of shower activity throughout the day and the afternoon. Tonight, 30% chance of showers. High today, 84 degrees. Low tonight, 62. Thursday, high of 87. Thursday night, clear and 63. Friday, it gets a little bit warmer. High of 86. The humidity returns there too. Low of 64. Saturday, 20% chance of showers. Turns into a 70% chance of thunder showers on Saturday night, ranging in temperatures from 83 to 65 to 81 on Sunday. Of course, the drought monitor in Arkansas, Missouri is all clear. When you got floods, you don't have a drought. Amazing how that works. I brought back the iDrive Arkansas and the Missouri Department of Transportation maps to check for any water issues. There are a couple around Batesville. They've got the Highway 69 issue solved, but you hit one of these little blue X's and it tells you what the situation may be. And so in Missouri, they finally got the crawl off of the screen that was talking about Interstate 29 in the northwest part.
Looks like they're still got some issues.
They still have some issues there. And so be sure to check iDrive Arkansas, our Missouri Department of Transportation driver's information map. And so there it is, folks. Morning weather brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. Let's take another look. We've been gabbing now for about 7 minutes. See if that fog's burning off a little bit. The fog seems to be shifting more to the east right there. See how?
Yeah, you can start to see the bridge coming out.
You can see the bridge now. Interesting.
Still looks like an island.
Sure does. You can view that live shot yourself right there on retirettoarkansas.net. and look for the live webcam. This is a live shot right now. Oh, real quick. I've got a good friend in Arnold, Missouri that may be tuned in today. His name is Jeff. We grew up together in Fairview Heights, Illinois. First met him in 1961. It's his birthday today.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jeff Burdell
Awesome.
in Arnold, Missouri. Love
and
you,
we
dude.
got Caleb listening all the way from
In North Dakota. Hopefully
North
Jeff's
Dakota.
watching. Yep.
Caleb, we're glad to have you watching us this
I have to
morning.
give Jeff a call today. Yeah, we first met him in March of 1961. Been friends all these years, you know, and he's retired from Missouri Pacific Union Pacific Railroad in St. Louis. Great friend, you know. And so, happy birthday to Jeff Burdell.
And Caleb's always got something smart to say when he texts. So, Caleb, feel free to text me anytime, and it won't disrupt the show like you do when you text your dad.
Warn me first. I hold up here so he can hear it really ding in those headphones over there. All right, community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11 a.m.
This morning for breakfast, we're doing pork chops and eggs.
Really?
I love our pork chops. Have you had the pork chops?
Mm-mm.
You need.
Well, you met when we had the big buffet, you know.
We hand slice our own, and they are great. They're juicy. Get pork chops, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for $6.88. Or for lunch, you're going to have a choice between ham and beans or liver and onions is our special. Both come with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88. Can't beat it.
You betcha. See what we got going on. Let's see.
Don't forget, Amanda's still going to need her Kleenexes.
Oh, we need boxes of Kleenexes delivered to Old Time today. So you got all morning to get that done.
Take it over there, give it to Amanda.
Mark on there
She's
for
going to need them Friday. Yeah, mark it for Friday night. She's going to need it.
There'll be a silent auction May 20th through the 24th in the lobby of the Van Meter Senior Center at 1101 Spring Street in Cooper Park. Auction times 8:30 to 4 p.m. during the day. They're auctioning Branson show tickets and food coupons donated by various Branson businesses. Good for the 2019 Branson season. And let's see, auction will close at 1. I love this small print. Auction will close at 1 o'clock on Friday the 24th, and winners will be notified that afternoon. It's open to the public. This is a big fundraiser for the Van Meter Senior Center.
Awesome.
Yep. And so the American Legion Baseball Cake and Pie Auction Alumni Game is Saturday, May 25th at Lester White Field at Cooper Park. 4 p.m. the McLeod Intra-Squad Game. 6 o'clock Cake and Pie Auction. 7 o'clock Locker Room Alumni Game. Rib sales pick up after 3 o'clock. 1 rack $25, 5 for $100. Rib dinner for $15 includes beans, potato salad, and a drink. To pre-order racks of ribs, call Lester White at 421-2006. Bobby McCormick, 405-1477. Frank K, 404-5462. You need to do that by Wednesday, the 22nd.
I went to the scholarship award night, whatever they call that, last night. And it was pretty amazing to see here in Mountain Home over $3 million in scholarships have been awarded this year to Mountain Home graduating students. And the other thing that was impressive is now where you can start taking some of your AP classes, some of your courses that will give you credit in college already. And
we were just Bob was here, Bob Reckman was here, and it works to their advantage.
Oh yeah,
you know, and
we were
so
talking about how many courses that kids have taken, and the average cost per course, and there's over $300,000 in college courses already taken by the time they graduate.
Wow!
Between all the graduating kids, not just talking about one.
Yeah. Wow.
It was impressive. It to see those numbers and to see that kind of money, and it was really impressive. And the amount of scholarships that went out locally, local businesses, local organizations and stuff was just awesome. It was just amazing.
Thank you for the support, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
It's great to see people invest in the kids. And
amen to that. Mountain Christian Academy, Thursday, May 16th, pre-K3 and K4 award ceremony and K5 graduation, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Early enrollment for Mountain Christian Academy ends today. After the May 15th registration, the fee will increase. So if you're going to Mountain Christian Academy this fall, today is the day to get them registered. Otherwise, the price tag will go up, 424-6622. One more time with the White River, then we need to take a break and get our guest on here real quick. The White River brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. We'll be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
(7:24), and we're visiting with Marilyn from Hope for All. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Good to see you. And how's it going?
Well, we have made a lot of progress since I was last here. And the first thing I want to say, though, is thanks to all who attended our Tent City event in spite of the horrendous rain. And we raised about $1,000.
Good.
And we thought that was pretty good for our first go-round, because not many people, know about us. So we're moving along now. We were supposed to have a luncheon for the civil officials here in town. We have been working with some of them, and we had thought we would get together and have just a roundtable discussion about what we can do about our situation here in Mountain Home with the homeless. But we had to cancel that out, so we will reschedule that. And we learned a lot. The whole group was new at this. We really didn't know anything about homelessness, and we've learned a lot. We've actually learned that we are dealing with about 3 types of situations with the homeless. We deal with the ones that want out of that situation and are willing to work and follow our directions and mentorship. And then we have those that have been in the situation so long that they have just lost all their initiative. And it's a little harder to, get them to step up. They're just beat down. And even with us, trying to talk to them and tell them the ways that we can help them, they've just already been there so long that it doesn't seem like it's something that they can do. So we do try to continue working with those people, and hopefully, eventually, we will, convince them that yes, they can take the step. And then we have quite a number of mentally ill, and of course, we have our addicted. We do try to help the mentally ill, and some of them are very, they're willing to work with us, but we can get them to stay on their medications and like that. Addicted, that's a whole another ball game there. We try to recommend that they go to Care Center Ministries, and then we've recently gotten with a new lady came and visited us, and they've got a program here too, which I'm not real familiar with because it wasn't me that she talked to. But we're going to get with them, and it's more of a outpatient type thing instead of going and living in the facility. So
you've got 3 different platforms here. The ones that lost all hope, and I know they feel like they're lower than a gopher's basement, and they can't climb. And I've seen folks, you just get that close to the top and fall back down.
Yeah. Well,
and they've done it so much, they just, this is how it's going to be for the rest of my life.
Right. Yeah. They've already just been beat down so low that, it's to the point that actually they probably need counseling to be able to.
So there's no self-esteem, there's no self-pride, it's just all survival instincts now.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This has been a learning journey for me. Because I was one of those people that I knew homeless people existed. I knew we had 2 or 3, around Mountain Home. But, the fog has been cleared. And it's really much more than what that we thought. We're well over probably 60 clients now. And actually the warm weather has brought out more, because you have what we call our cow choppers, and they would stay with a friend or a relative, all through the winter, maybe a few days at a time or whatever. And then by this time, see, all the friends and family has sort of been worn
thin
out, and, they kind of push them out the door. And of course some, in the situation, especially the last two groups there, the ones that have just been beat down, and then the ones that are mentally ill or addicted, then, you know, they have problems with the family or the friend that they're staying with. So yes, we've had.
Well, you know, when you have the addiction issue, and let's go off on the illegal side of this. You're putting the people you stay with at risk.
Right.
I mean, you know, I know you're thinking about this.
I know, and I agree. And when
I mean, I wouldn't mind helping somebody, but if they've got something illegal.
And it's the same way. I think most of the people would think the same way. You want to help, you want to contribute, you want to do this, but you also don't want to be dealing with somebody that's dealing with drugs or addicted to this or addicted to that, because that you don't want to bring that into your home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And it's a tough situation.
Very good at hiding it.
Yeah.
You know, so it takes a period of observation there. You know, maybe for the person that they're staying with to, you know, realize what's going on. Of course, I always think, how do they get the money to do that, you know, or whatever.
Yeah, that's another good point.
But, you know, there's always people out there, though, that wants to keep you in the situation that they are in, and so they'll just give it to you, you know. I've seen that happen. I've seen people that take a step up and they have somebody that doesn't want to see them step up, and they'll actually pull them back down.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But we've had some successes too, and we do realize as a group that we are going to have some failures.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't deter us, because we feel like for everyone that we can help, you know, that we're doing a good job with that. I'm very proud of our group, and we're still small. We need volunteers desperately, because we are trying to work some new programs. We're trying to develop the Steps Out of Homelessness program, and you know, we try to, if they need an ID, we get them an ID. If they have warrants and fines, we're willing to talk with probation officers, go to court with them, and we've had several successes with that.
And sometimes the problems with the court stems to the fact that the identity has been lost, the identification has been lost, therefore they're in violation, runs up the court costs and fees, so they, you know.
Yes.
It's, you know, one thing feeds the other, and it's kind of like the endless ping pong ball on the table. You know, it keeps going back and forth, and things keep piling up.
Yes. And that's what, you know, sometimes the sheriff talks about the circle. They keep coming through. Well, we found that really a lot of those that keep coming through are our homeless population. Mm-hmm. And so that's why we wanted to, you know, we want to be, to get with the civil officials in the city, and let's try to find a way to stop that cycle. Mm-hmm. We might not can stop the cycle of the, you know, druggies and, you know, people that commit petty crimes and things like that, but we feel like that we can stop that, the homeless population from making the circle over and over again.
It was kind of like the first time I was like 18 years old and wanted to borrow money at the bank, buying a guitar. Well, you don't have any credit. Well, I know that. I'm 18 years old. Well, you need to establish credit. How to do that? Well, you need to get a loan. Okay, I'm here to get a loan. Well, I can't give you that because you don't have any credit. You know, we could beat this bush down to where it's just nothing left, you know, and this is what these people are going through.
Exactly.
You know? Yes.
But we've had several successes with that. We have helped people get their ID. We're trying to put together a job program. We are going around and asking employers, would you be willing to hire a homeless person? You know, we're going to be behind them to, you know, help them get to work if they don't have a vehicle. You know, and we have had a tremendous success. And we have one, it's a couple. She had fines that she just couldn't get paid off because she couldn't get a job, and he was in the same situation. He's got some fines, but they're out of state, so he's got it worked out now to where he can start sending them money. But we helped him get a job that in 2 days' time they told him that they were going to start advancing him.
Good.
He, there are some amazing
these
people out there.
aren't stupid. You could have some educated people out there. This is not the scum of the earth. These are people like us sitting here.
Yes, exactly. And I'm telling you, it can happen to anybody.
One wrong turn and oops,
Well, we all need to remember that this country went through a depression. So even a wealthy person could be to this point.
Well, in those days, they were standing in the food lines too.
Right.
They were.
Yes. We can all work and try to secure our future, but none of us have a guarantee.
Nope, that's true.
There is things that happen that can wipe you out.
Yep.
And you may be right out there looking for a tent.
So true. That's scary.
So, and we're trying to bring attention to the fact that, let's don't discriminate against them because they're homeless.
And don't look down on them.
Exactly. But we have gotten to know some of these people, and we're just amazed at what that they can do and are willing to do. It's just they just
want to get back in the game.
They have to have that hand up.
How many times we've been in the scorebox scooter, and you see the football team down there, and somebody gets hurt. They're down for a minute or 2 or 3 weeks, but they're ready to get back in the game.
Right.
Anyway,
exactly.
Coming up on 7:37, we need to take another quick break. Visiting with Marilyn from Hope for All. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
.740, we're visiting with Marilyn from Hope for All, and let's go back and kind of recap exactly what Hope for All is and the home base for this.
Our home base is First United Methodist Church. We are under their mission umbrella there. We do have future plans to try to get our own 501c3, but we found out that you have to have a record of how you've helped before you can ever get that 501c3. So we're very grateful to First United Methodist for taking us under their umbrella. If you need to see us or talk to us, you can come to the First United Methodist Church Monday through Thursday. I'm there most of those days, and or we'll call someone in to talk with you. We also have our number, which is Hope for All. You spell it out. It's 833-HOPE for All. 4, the number 4, Hope for All. And you can speak with one of our members, and we'll direct you into how to come to us to get help. I want to tell you an interesting thing I found out during this. We've been working with some of the civil officials and probation officers, and the lady that I was speaking of a while ago, she had some fines, which was traffic ticket fines. They're one of the lucky ones that still has their vehicle. And we went to court with her because she needed to get the hardship license. So we went with her to court, and we asked Judge Duffy if he would allow her to get a driver's license, and because hers were suspended, and he granted us that. Now she still had to pay the reinstatement fees, but he did fix it to where that the fines weren't keeping her from having a license anymore. But one of the things we found out with helping her is that the probation officer can recommend that she get her GED. And the GED program counts as community service to help pay off the fines. So she is now enrolled. She started, today's Wednesday. She started yesterday.
Yeah.
She'll be going Tuesdays and Thursdays, and those hours will count against her fines. I thought that was amazing. I was very happy to find that out.
That's amazing.
And that's an encouragement. Yeah. That's an encouragement to the person that needs that GED. So we were very happy to find.
She could have never got before the judge without you intercepting that and helping them out. I guarantee they couldn't have got before the judge. It's just gotten worse.
Right. Well, we had called the probation officer, and we said, what can we do? We have got, her husband, a good job, but he can't get there without someone driving.
Right.
And so anyway, he said, well, you can come in and ask the judge, for the hardship license. And so we just showed up. He said, come on over here, because it was court day. So we went in, and Judge Duffy was very understanding of the situation, and he granted that. And then we let them do some work. I had a bunch of work around my property, so I took them out and let them spend the weekend, and they cleaned up, did a wonderful job. And so that helped her and him earn those fees, because she had that in two different court districts, so that was like $200, $100 each district to get her license cleared. But anyway, and then the husband's been going to work every day, and he is just doing a fantastic job. He started out as a dishwasher, and within 2 days' time, they said, we're going to move you up to prep cook. They have given him responsibility of the inventory and ordering for all the dry goods. And this is at a local restaurant here. And gave him a little office with a desk and chair.
That's
cool. And,
so, you know, they're not stupid people. It's just one thing. When we were kids, we'd go over to my grandparents' house. Grandma, where's the dominoes? You remember how you stack them and hit one? Well, this is what's happened.
Exactly.
You know, you go to stacking those little things and you bump one and you got to start all over. This is what's going on with the homeless. They bump the first one while getting, 8 or 9 in a row, and you got to start over.
Well, I'll tell you something else interesting. They had hired 6 people, and the homeless guy is the only one that showed up the first day of work. Yes. Wow. They had one person call in and couldn't come that day, and the other 4 they never heard from. So, those other 4 weren't homeless people. I got kind of amused at that, and I was thinking, so many people don't want to hire the homeless because of that kind of look down factor, or they don't want to take a chance on this person being able to be clean and get to work on time and things like that.
Well, when you're homeless, even a 35-cent bar of soap is expensive.
I didn't know you could get a bar of soap for 35 cents
well, I think
anymore.
Some of the stuff anymore, yeah. Down at one of the dollar stores, yeah. But, I mean, it's just...
Now, let me tell you another situation.
Okay.
And this is an older person. This lady has had strokes. We had worked with her during the winter and got her into a temporary residency at one of these resorts that during the winter, they got the lower rate, and they'll let you stay for a couple of months because they don't have any reservations and like that. Well, it got time for her to move out of there. She has a lot of health issues. So she wound up I think she was in the hospital for a few days. Then she got moved to rehabilitation, a nursing home that deals in the rehabilitation part. And it got time for her to get out. And literally she would have been turned out on the street if it had not been for Hope for All's advocacy with that nursing home. We were like, you have got to give us time to get her into another place. All the apartments are full right now. It is hard to get an apartment in Mountain Home right now. You have to get on waiting list. But yesterday was her first day of rent, and she is getting moved into an apartment. It wound up that we talked that nursing home into letting her stay a few days longer, and they're even helping with a little bit on the monetary part of helping her. She has an income. I think her husband had died, so she has an income. And so we got her to agree to have it to where her rent and utilities comes out of the bank. So she don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
She has been taken advantage of financially by some other people, and so we have talked to her about not letting people have access to, her bank card and things like that. So.
749, Marilyn's here from Hope for All. This is a ministry under the umbrella of First United Methodist Church in Mountain Home. And we need to take a break. We'll talk more about how people can help financially after the break. So stick around. Be right back.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, it's Bob and Linda Zadora. We're the Z team at Century 21 Leamac Realty. We'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox, safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension, handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
It's almost 7:52. Why don't we look at the White River real quick? What do you say? There it is. Ooh, the fog's burning off.
Yeah, it's cleared up quite a bit.
Look how blue that water is. Going to be pretty on the White River today. Wow. Live shot brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiretoarkansas.net. And we're visiting with Marilyn today from Hope for All, and this is a program, this is a mission under the umbrella of First United Methodist Church. For folks that want to help financially, do they issue a check to First United Methodist Church, and then on the memo line put Hope for All?
Yes.
And that directs it through the proper channels under the IRS guidelines?
Right. Mm-hmm. And you can also go to our First United Methodist Church mountainhome.org. FUMCMH.org, and go to designated giving, and in the notes you would put Hope for All.
Yeah.
Gotta tell the bookkeeper where to put it.
Oh yeah, it keeps the IRS happy on the 501c3, don't it?
And some of our other needs besides financial, of course, we desperately need new members to help us with this tremendous job. We have a good group right now, but we're wearing thin. We're trying to develop the mentorship program where we assign a member to a homeless person to be their assistant in reaching their goals. And we need transporters. We've got a couple of people right now that can pick up and take them to job interviews, and we need to take them to doctor appointments and just all the normal things that anybody else has to go do. These people need to go and do too, and a lot of them don't have a vehicle, or if they have a vehicle, they may not have the gas because they have no money to buy gas with. So we have transporters, and we could use more people that are willing to do that. We would love some donations of summer weight sleeping bags. You can pick those up at Walmart's. They're very inexpensive. And we could use backpacks. We're totally out of backpacks right now, and we have a lot of people out there on foot, and they have to pack their possessions in a backpack while they're walking around town trying to find assistance or get a job or whatever. Tarps help, because then they can throw an extra tarp over the tent to help when we have our rains. But anyway, we could use hands-on help and a few of these items.
Wow. My goodness. I'm speechless here. Wow.
It's a tough job that they do, and like you said, the problem is not everybody's wanting help. There's some people that are out there, and they've been there so long that they don't see it. They don't see the picture. They don't, and that makes for a tough road to break down those barriers.
Yeah, I think about Highway 5.
You get beat down enough. It's like in any situation, you get beat down enough, and it's just hard to think that there's anything but here. I mean, that there, in their mind, when you get beat down to the point where people are saying, well, there's a chance you could do this, can't do this, and he's like, your thoughts are, I'm just going to be back here anyway. So
has it been a mental reprogramming, you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. We have one man. I mean, he worked for years. I mean, he's probably maybe in his 50s, and he had a good life. And then his wife died, and he became devastated over that. And I don't know exactly what put him on his road to be homeless, but we got him a job interview. He was saying, I want a job. And we got him a job interview at the same place that we are having such success with the other gentleman I was talking about, and he disappeared on us. He ran. And then when we seen him again, he said, I got scared. He was scared he couldn't do it.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it does. It becomes...
There is a fear, because you get content with where you're at, and there is a fear of not being able to...
Well, I don't know if it would be...
He was afraid of the failure of being fired.
Yes, before he even took the first step. And, in the past, I mean, I've always been a working person. I've worked since I was a kid. But I took a few years off to help raise my grandson. His dad said, Mom, would you please not go to work? I'll help with the household needs here if you will help me raise my son.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to work for a few years. Well, whenever I got, ready to go back to work, I had that
adjustment period.
That little thing of, is anybody going to hire me? Yeah. Gosh, I haven't worked in so long. That don't look good. I mean, I had that little bit of fear right there. So I can imagine what it's like, or maybe I can imagine what it's like. Wow. That when you have went, quite a long period of time in the situation of being homeless, and you've lost your initiative to a much greater degree than I did, just from that few years of actually doing a good thing by not working. Yeah. Then, it's got to be an awfully big step. I mean, and that's just like the ones we have offered drug rehab to. And one of our transporters said, I'm supposed to pick this person up at 10:30 in the morning. I said, no, you go there earlier than that because they're going to run. And sure enough.
Oh, man. Wow.
As tough as it is, though, the success stories that she has in the program makes it all worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Makes it worth the fight. Yeah. It really does.
And, right now, even if you're batting 500, that's successful right now.
Right. We feel like the ones that are moving up is worth so much to us, and we expect to lose a few.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How can they contact you? Phone number there?
It is 833 HOPE 4 ALL.
All righty.
And that's a toll-free number.
Sounds good. Real quick, before we end the program, Racing for the Cure 2019, benefiting the Pites Cancer Support House, Friday, May 31st at the North Central Arkansas Speedway, 192 Summerwood Lane in Yellville, Arkansas. Scooter, got anything before we end the show?
No, just thank you for coming out and sharing.
Interesting discussion.
Yeah.
I look forward to having you back on the program.
Welcome.
Looks like a Beautiful day in store for southern Missouri, northern Arkansas. Chance of showers throughout the week, so 'tis the season, isn't it?
'Tis the season.
With that, we'll say goodbye and see you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining us.